morning, everyone. Today is going to be part 2 of how to use a shaving brush, and we're going to be going over how to do a face lather, and I'm going to be using a badger brush. And before I do begin that, I'm just going to go make a couple notes about last video. The brush that I was using was the Vanderhagen Boar brush, and the soap was the Vanderhagen Deluxe shave soap. The shave soap is easily found at Walmart and Target and Walgreens and other places like that. They usually have that, and it's really cheap. It's less than $5 for a puck or little thing of soap, and so it's really great and easy to find. So you can start off. Vanderhagen, they also have a badger brush at I've seen them at Walmart and Target, and it's like $20 for the brush, and so it's not too bad if you want to start off with that. And as a note with both of the brushes, when you first get them, sometimes they may have a slight smell to them, and it's not that hard to get rid of, and it'll just go away over time as well. One of the best things to do is just first start off after you get it, is get a lather into it like we showed in the last video, and then just let it sit for a couple hours or so and then rinse it out. And you can do that a time or two for starters, and that will help get that smell, start to get that smell off. It's not usually too bad. I don't remember it being bad for either of these brushes. So now going for the main focus of today's video, how to do a face lather, and we're going to use shaving cream today. And like I said, I'm going to be using my badger brush. This is my Art of Shaving badger brush. This is their travel one. It came in a kit with a couple other items, and it has its own little travel tube that you just slide it on in there. And so we're also going to be doing a bowl lather. So what you do is you start off soaking it just like the other one, and again, I do it usually before I take my shower. I get in, just get the brush soaking, and then I'll take my shower, and then I'll come out and shave. And so sometimes the water does cool down a little bit. If you want the hotter water, you just top it off, and then you have your water a little bit hotter. And today I'm going to be using the CO Bigelow shaving cream. I'm almost out, but this has lasted me quite a while, especially since I've been using some other stuff in between. But it's $10 for the whole tube at Bath and Body Works. That's where I was able to find this. And it is made by Proraso, made for CO Bigelow by Proraso, who makes the shaving soap and a couple other shaving soap products. And we'll be doing a video with this later on as well. Alright, so what you do with the shaving cream is you have a lot of options. This one just comes in a tube. Some of them do come in a tub, and you just do whatever you want to get the soap or the shaving cream onto the brush. So I'm just going to use my finger, and I'll usually put it into a bowl and just do a bowl lather, but I'm going to show you how to do this. So people say about the size of an almond, so you just do that. You just put it on the brush, or you can put it straight from the tube onto the brush, or however. I guess if you wanted to, you could put it onto your hands and then onto your face and then use the brush. But yeah, you'll find out what works for you. So I've got the shaving cream on the brush, so now I'm just going to get my face wet. Again, I'm using hot water today, and then you just start moving it around and getting everything all ready for it. So just a couple of the differences between using the bowl lathering and the face lathering. For the bowl lather, what I find is I like to use that because I feel like I can get more lather made and ready, especially if I'm using a small brush like this one. And then there's the bigger Badger brush that I have today. But both kinds of brushes come in all sizes. And whereas if I'm doing a face lather with a smaller brush, then it can only hold so much because it's smaller, and that's all where the lather is going to be, is in the brush. Whereas if you do it in the bowl, you can get a lot more lather in the bowl and just let it there for a small brush. And so with the face lather, you can tell a little bit more how much, how ready the shaving cream is, because you can actually feel if it's wet or dry on your face. And if you need more water, you just dip it in the bowl like I did. I just usually leave the bowl with water just for that purpose, so I can get it ready. And you just mainly just go around. If you want to try and get under your nose, you can squish it down and go like that. And that will sometimes help it be a little bit better so you don't get shaving cream in your nose, even though I just did right now. I don't usually use my fingers to do that. I think it needs more water. And so you just dip the very tips of the brush in, and you just get it all over, get it all mixed over. When I'm doing the face lather, I like to, whenever I add the water, I try and start in a different area of my face, or just go all over real quick, so I can get that water everywhere and evenly dispersed. And just like in the bowl lather, there's the three parts. There's the load, the build, and the lather, the apply. But with face lather, you just load it, whether it be from the soap or from a cream, onto your face, or and then you just build and apply at the same time. Alright, this is feeling good, so I'm gonna stop it here today, but next video is going to be how to use a safety razor. So stay tuned. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have fun and shave up.